We've had a little slight difficulty here. And that one is well and inside for strike one. That one in for strike two. And that'll get him. First out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tim Lopes. 2-0 RoughRiders as broadcast was cut short. And that's going to be line drive, and he will not get him, and that will get down for a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Evan Mendoza. Tying run at the plate. And here's the toss, high and outside. It's 1-0. Nighttime coming on us as daylight fades away. Run into and so far the crowd is going wild as that runner holds at second base. And what a way to get that one going. That'll bring up right fielder Joshua Mears, as that one is well and outside for a ball, and the count now 1-0. Strikeout, fly out, 0 for 2 of the night. That is Mears. High fly in the air up to center. And that runner at second will hold off.
Now batting, the first baseman,
and that's going to bring in Juan Fernandez. He's 1 for 2. Single in the fourth inning. And a toss. That one high fly in the air. And that will go out of into left field for the final out. Well, one run comes in across the score on a couple of base hits and no errors. We go top of 7, and it is a 2-1 ball game. Frisco in front. Batting 6 to start up the top of 7, Aaron Zavala coming in for this one. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be line drive up to left field, and that's going to get in for extra bases. Going to first, going to second. And that's going to be a no-out double. And Frisco hits that ball really well. And as you can see where that ball went, up to the 340 marker up there. Right there, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And the third run of the night is in on an RBI single. And Frisco is continuing to get the base hits and runs in. Caber Rodriguez 1 for 2, triple RBI in a run. That's the fourth potential run at first base. And that one well inside for strike one at 60 miles an hour. Waldron at 21 pitches for the start of his second inning. And in the count now is 0-2. Pitch here. And that one is chopped foul and hits the catcher Cantu. And the batting equipment on his knees. And that's going to be line drive, and that'll be up in left field for a base hit. Still nobody out, as that will be a no-out single that'll put a runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring in the catcher, Matt Watley. And the pitch. That one outside, it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And now it's going to be high fly in the air, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes the run, and that'll plate the fourth run of the night for Frisco. And still nobody out, as two runners still on bases. And here comes the manager, as that will do for the relief starter. And that's going to bring in Moises Lugo, 6'1", 185 pounds, age 24 for San Antonio. He'll get the heel here tonight. Boy, the ball game's up in the AA Texas League. We're going to take a quick pause to give you the scores. And it is pretty much good that we do so as of this point. For Tulsa at Midland, 9-3 the score, as they are the top half of the ninth inning against the Rockhounds. Amarillo leads Corpus Christi 5-2 as they end the eighth inning. Frisco in front 4-1, top of 7. As we play a Thursday night ball game here at Industry Field. And that will get down for a base hit. And that'll plate two more runs, as the RoughRiders continue to do the damage. And so far it is 6-1 here in this contest. Here's JP Martinez. And well and inside for the strike, and the count 0-1. 1 for 3, single in the sixth. That is Martinez, as he continues to put runners on. High fly and now to play, and the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count to JP Martinez. He's 1 for 3, and he'll get them easily. That's a strikeout. So Moises Lugo coming in, the second reliever of tonight. That'll bring in the third batter of the night, Trevor Halver, for Frisco. No balls, 1 strike the count. Here's the 0-1 toss. High fly in the air and now to play. And that'll put him into the 0-2 count. 0-2. And right there, line drive over the head of the second baseman. And that'll put runners at second and third now. On an RBI, getting ready to score for that double. And that'll bring in the first baseman, Blaine Krim. The pitch. Down and inside for a ball. And the count now is 0-1 as he had strikes. Pop out in the 6, 0 for 3. That is Blaine Krim. And taken well inside for strike 2. Looking to get a strikeout and put an end to this inning. And right there, strike 3 gets him easily. San Antonio trails the 5-run ball game as Frisco is up front by the 5. That'll bring in Kellen Strom. High in the air, second baseman Lopes gets in right, and that will do. 4 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 6-1 Frisco.
Leading up for San Antonio,
bottom of the 7th. And here is the hot corner third baseman Lucas Dunn. Olivier Basabe, the man of last year, got called up to AAA El Paso for the Chihuahuas. That one outside, and the count now 1-1. So far this ball game nearly over for a Thursday night. And pretty good. So tonight's contest, the Cardinals will win against the Arkansas Travelers 7-4. Springfield beating Arkansas, and the Travelers now at 5-1 of the year. Springfield 2-4. And that's going to be line drive up to left field. That gets through for a base hit. Going to first, going to second. And that's going to be a no-out double. And as you can see that no-out double gets the offense going, John. I will say that more runs are needed in this ball game more than ever to claim the third of the 6 games. Well, I agree, Bob. That is true. But every come up and stand up to the plate and say, you know what, I'm going to whack one for a base hit, and I don't give in to that easily. Here is Grant Little, the designated hitter, as he comes in and takes 1 ball and 1 strike. So far 7-4 the final there at All-American Ballpark. Springfield against the Arkansas Travelers. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be line drive right there to shortstop, and he'll get him easily for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Yawl.
Northwest Arkansas, they're at Wichita tonight. They win their second, taking a 10-3 victory over Wichita. Here's the 1-0 toss. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Right fielder running after it. And they will not get him, as that could have been a pickoff double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Albert.
And that's going to bring in Albert Fabian. And that one down and low, outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The Amarillo beats Corpus Christi 5-2 the final. And so far we are continuing our ball game here tonight, and live and on the air right here on MLB The Show. 6-1 Frisco on this Thursday night. And a toss. Right there, high flying in the air. And that will go out of play and foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 more strike till we hit the top half of the 8th inning. And that one is right there. Up to second to first, and they'll get them easily. Side retired. And after 7 complete, Frisco is up in front by 5.
Leading off for Frisco, the right fielder.
The right fielder is Aaron Zavala, 2 for 3, double single, and 2 runs here tonight for the RoughRiders. As San Antonio and Frisco down to their final 6 outs for both sides here this evening. No balls, 1 strike the count. Here's the pitch. And that one inside as Lugo gets 2 straight strikes in that strike zone. And it's imperative that they continue to get the strikes, John. And I mean, if they weren't getting strikes, then that would be really terrible. If they were getting balls and walks and runs into scores, that would just be a disastrous night for everybody. No balls, 2 strikes to Zavala. Yes, Bob, you do make a terrific point and a valid example. I mean, it is bad if that was to happen. Right there is Cantu will get that one. And that will be for the first out of the inning. Thomas, the JC, coming in. He's 1 for 3, single RBI and a run. The pitch, high fly in the air. Mears racing right there as he grabs it. Has to evacuate the right field area to make the play. And easily 2 are gone here in this top half. Caber Rodriguez coming in as this top half of the 8th inning going pretty quickly. 6-1 RoughRiders as Frisco looking to claim this game in a winning streak of 2. Tomorrow night, 7:05, first pitch of the ball game. And so far, San Antonio only trails the 5 runs. High fly in the air to center fielder Jared Dale as he will make the play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And as we played 8.5 going to the bottom of 8, it is still a 6-1 ball game as San Antonio trails by the 5. Michael Cantu coming in is 0 for 2. And that one is well inside for a strike. Zach Little and Chase Lee, 2 right-handers warming up. San Antonio down to their final 6 outs. Bottom half of the 8th and 9th innings to claw back. And right there is, that will go to second to first for the out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Tim Lopes. 2 for 3 with 3 singles here tonight. So far, that is 1 ball, no strikes. 10,140. Or should I say 10,041 fans have came in. Do apologize in that one. Here's the 1-1 toss. High fly in the air. And that will go right to the center fielder as he'll chase that one up and left center for the out. So that'll bring in Evan Mendoza to the final 4 outs. The Missions running out of time, and plus trying to claw back in this ball game to secure the victory. Right there to third, as third will zip line to first, and that will do for this half inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we had top of 9 on this Thursday night. And it is 6-1 Frisco.
Leading off for Frisco, the catcher, Max.
The catcher is Moises Lugo comes in, delivers zone for a strike. Acuna 2 for 4, triple single and 2 RBIs. Coming in as we're almost done here tonight of this third of 6 games. San Antonio and Frisco converge play on the field tomorrow night, 7:05 for a Friday night. Saturday at 7:05 as well. Sunday at 1:05. And missions are taking that road travel for Corpus Christi beginning Monday. Early in the morning to go to Bayfront Park. Taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks in the 6-game series. Right there to Mendoza, and he high throws it, and that's going to be a big uh-oh. And that will go on an E6 on the shortstop as he throws too high, and it goes into the bullpen. And that'll put a runner at second base on a throwing error from the shortstop. That'll bring in JP Martinez. And first error for San Antonio of the night. On the throwing error at first. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Mears up and right on the warning track will make the play. Tagging is the runner going from second to third. And the RoughRiders are threatening a little bit more, as that will be the 7th potential run for Frisco here tonight. Trevor Halver 1 for 4. He doubled back in the 7th inning. And that one is going to be popped foul, 0-1 the count. 2 away, runner at third, 90 feet away from scoring in, which is the 7th of the evening for Frisco. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's pitch. High in the air, done. Getting near the coacher's box at third, and that will do. So, no runs on a couple of hits, an error on that shortstop. And as we go to the bottom of the 9th, 3 last chances are left to rally up in the game. It is now a 6-1 contest. Zach Lytle will get the closing, and he's a 258 average over a 329. That'll bring up Joshua Mears. And that one is down and outside for the ball, and the count now 1-0. We'll see y'all again tomorrow. That one right there, high in the air, and that's going to get down for a base hit. No out, single up in the bottom of 9. And that's going to bring in the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there, high in the air. Right fielder will cut it off in time, and that will be for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Lucas Dunn.
That'll bring in Lucas Dunn. as he comes in. And he's ready to go. The pitch. Right there and inside on the splitter, and the count 0-1. One away, one on. In this bottom of 9. Swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-2. And that one there is 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll get them easily. One more chance here in the bottom of 9, as that'll bring up the DH Grant Little. Fans are starting to head towards the exits here tonight, as this ball game pretty much goes to Frisco here this evening. 1 ball, no strikes, as the runner holds off at first. 2 away on a Thursday night, concluding almost in this game. Right there to third, and they'll get him, and that does it. RoughRiders win their 3rd. It is 3-3 for Frisco. So far for San Antonio, it is 3-3 as well. So Frisco's got 3-3. And that will do for the festivities here tonight. We will see you guys back tomorrow evening at 7:05, our first pitch. For all of us, have a good night, and we'll see you all again tomorrow.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.